Wait, what? Well, it doesn't matter. I guess if you just get it from speedcubeshop.com, then you won't get cursed puzzles. And speaking of Speedcube Shop, now there's the JPerm Speedcube bundle. If you buy this, you will literally become me. Just kidding. When you get this, instead of becoming me, your $7 becomes my $7. And that's how it helps to support my channel. And also there's the option for them to be each sold separately. Use the discount code JPerm to also help support this channel. Thank you very much for listening to this message brought to you by JPerm. I have a lot of these. There is also the full table mat, which I've never really liked just because it's too big. The mini mats I think are the perfect size for going between a timer and a laptop. It gives you enough room to drop your cube, but it doesn't have your laptop super far away either. And here is the JPerm cube, which is basically a replica of my main. I have so many of these now, but I guess I'm opening another one. Ah, yes, that feels nice because it's exactly the same as my main. Now that I have the JPerm Speedcuber bundle, let's do a solve and actually become JPerm. Yes. Pause a lot and do the wrong OLL because I'm JPerm. Okay, now the big cubes. Yushin toys make you clever, but JPerm Speedcuber bundle makes you JPerm. Let's start with the Yushin Little Magic 10x10. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. It's interesting they call the whole line of cubes Little Magic because this is gigantic. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, this is really weird to turn. I might even just want to turn it from a table. This isn't really a Little Magic, this is actually pretty large. If you look at my main 7x7 cube, they are about the same size pieces. And of course, piece size should go smaller as you get to bigger cubes, so it's interesting these are actually the same size. Yeah, I can't tell if this is good because, like, normally, let's say I want to turn 2 layers at once, like this. I wouldn't put my thumb here because it's to block the 3rd layer because it's a bit of a stretch there, so I'd use my fingers at the back, but I can't reach it while keeping my thumb at the front. So like normal turning isn't gonna work for me on this. I'm just gonna have to turn like extra carefully, probably use the table a lot because it's quite heavy. Before I do too much with this, let's look at the other 10x10 just for comparison. This is the Meilong and obviously it's much smaller. Yeah, this just feels more right, but obviously I can't even tell which one is better turning. I never like turned a 10x10 before. I think this is now the biggest cube I own that I've used because the biggest cube I own is the 11x11, which we're gonna look at later. So of course, I'm not gonna scramble and solve this right now just because it's gonna take way too long, but I might be able to make some patterns. So let's go for a checkerboard pattern. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Wait, I just remembered, you're not supposed to checkerboard pattern on an even numbered cube. But you can do stuff like this, there's still a lot of interesting patterns. So this would be the actual checkerboard pattern you could do, and this looks really cool just because the outer pieces kind of match the length of the inner layers. Oh wow, this is much harder. Maybe this would be easier. Oh, it's not easier. Okay, that was difficult. I'm tired. Here is the size comparison. I actually cannot believe how big of a difference that is, but this one fits well in my hands and this one is just like absolutely too big. Since I'm a speedcuber, I actually don't know a lot of patterns, but I do know cube in a cube, so I'm gonna try that one because I think this one might be really interesting. So we're gonna, I don't know the algorithm for it, but we're just gonna move the centers around like that. And then wherever there's 3 of the same colors, then I'm going to do U-perms around here. So it would just be like get all these 3 edges into the same layer like that, and then do a U-perm. I don't even know which one to do. Okay, that seemed to have been right, and now we have cube in a cube here, but then we need it on this side as well. This is where it would be much better to know the algorithm because this is gonna take a while to do multiple layers of it because you actually can do this multiple times. So here we have cube and a cube and a cube here and same on this side, but we're gonna do more layers of it. I've never actually tried this, but here we go. So we're gonna swap these 3 centers around again. This time I want green here. So we're gonna do it on the layer, the next layer. So move this green center over, then move this one in. Okay, now this should have swapped the inner centers around and also the ones on the other side. And then now I would do a double layered U-perm. So I'd move this and this and then probably do the opposite U-perm of what I just did. Wait, no, I want to do the same U-perm. Okay, so that adds another layer, and now I'm going to go to the third layer over. So now this one in like that. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, I have mostly done it. It definitely looks cool, but it's not done yet. And at some point, I realized the U-perms were actually twisting centers elsewhere, so I had to switch to a center safe U-perm. Basically, don't follow along what I had done. Just go look up a guide if you want to make this yourself. But this small chunk at the end still has to be done to split up these two layers, and you can just do that with a 2x2 twisting algorithm. So how this works is I have this chunk that has to be twisted, which is 5 layers, and another 5-layer chunk here. So I can just move them next to each other, so these two, and then I can twist this one first. Let's see, I want it to go counterclockwise, so that's going to be with the reverse sexy moves twice. Ooh, almost turned the wrong layer. And then move the next one over. So this one that I want to twist, and then do the regular sexy moves twice. So kind of just 3x3 beginner method stuff to twist these two corners. And I have to remember the setup moves to restore everything. So now I have to move this one back to the start and undo that setup move from the start. Okay, let's see. Yes, full cube in a cube pattern. And I just realized something that's gonna bother me. There's blue, skip 2, blue, skip 1, blue, skip 2, blue. So this should have a skip 2 here as well. The reason that's happening is because I only twisted the 5 layers here. I would then have to twist the 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, and I'm not gonna do that now. I can't believe in my over 10 years of cubing, this is the first time I've made this pattern on a big cube, but there you go. I'm a real cuber now. What is this? Notation? As if they're gonna teach me how to solve an 11 by 11 on this? Yeah, this is not doing it for me. I can barely hold one side of it. This, look at the way my hand is moving. That's completely unnatural for regular turning. You know what? Let's just go for the checkerboard pattern. That way I can definitely say I've turned every single layer. I'm almost there. Oh, wow. That was difficult, but at least it's an odd numbered cube, so the checkerboard pattern looks amazing. I don't think I have the energy to make the cube in a cube pattern on the Little Magics, but this is nice for display. Nah, just kidding. I'm not just gonna put them away and never look at them again. The Meilong is actually pretty okay just because of the size, and I decided to try and speed solve it. Let me know in the comments how long you think it took me to solve this 10 by 10. Whoever gets the closest one, then I'll pin your comment. Thank you to speedcubeshop.com for sending me all of these. Remember to use the discount code JPERM. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.